It is better, proverbially, to rule your own spirit than to rule a city. We are increasingly falling prey to the desperation of meaninglessness. If you cannot understand why someone did something, look at the consequences and infer the motivation. The things that pose the greatest threats to your survival are the most real things. We believe that in reducing the scope and importance of our errors, we are properly humble. In truth, we are merely unwilling to bear the weight of our true responsibility. If you betray yourself, if you say untrue things, if you act out a lie, you weaken your character. Sometimes it seems the only people willing to give advice in a relativistic society are those with the least to offer. It's a luxury to pursue what makes you happy, it's a moral obligation to pursue what you find meaningful. And you must be cautious, because making your life better means adopting a lot of responsibility, and that takes more effort and care than living stupidly in pain and remaining arrogant, deceitful and resentful. If a child has not been taught to behave properly by the age of 4, it will forever be difficult for him or her to make friends. Mark Twain once said, "It's not what we don't know that gets us in trouble. It's what we know for sure that just ain't so." It's appropriate and praiseworthy to associate with people whose lives would be improved if they saw your life improve. There's some real utility in gratitude. It's also good protection against the dangers of victimhood and resentment. When the aristocracy catches a cold, as it is said, the working class dies of pneumonia. Beauty shames the ugly, strength shames the weak, death shames the living, and the ideal shames us all. I don't think that you have any insight whatsoever into your capacity for good until you have some well-developed insight into your capacity for evil. You're going to pay a price for every bloody thing you do and everything you don't do. You don't get to choose to not pay a price. You get to choose which poison you're going to take. That's it. You can only find out what you actually believe by watching how you act. You simply don't know what you believe. Before that, you are too complex to understand yourself. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they might be, and then infer the motivations from their consequences. And if you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of. It took untold generations to get you where you are. A little gratitude might be in order. If you're going to insist on bending the world to your way, you better have your reasons. No tree can grow to heaven, adds the ever-terrifying Carl Gustav Jung, psychoanalyst extraordinaire, unless its roots reach down to hell. The purpose of life, as far as I can tell, is to find a mode of being that's so meaningful that the fact that life is suffering is no longer relevant. Perhaps you are overvaluing what you don't have and undervaluing what you do. Perhaps you are overvaluing what you don't have and undervaluing what you do. People organize their brains with conversation. If they don't have anyone to tell their story to, they lose their minds. Like hoarders, they cannot unclutter themselves. Stop saying those things that make you weak and ashamed. Say only those things that make you strong. Do only those things that you could speak of with honor. It is my firm belief that the best way to fix the world, a handyman's dream, if ever there was one, is to fix yourself. We require routine and tradition. That's order. Order can become excessive, and that's not good, but chaos can swamp us, so we drown, and that is also not good. We need to stay on the straight and narrow path. The secret to your existence is right in front of you. It manifests itself as all those things you know you should do but are avoiding.